Decodo, formerly Ex-Smartproxy, caught my attention earlier this year. I gave it a quick mention in a past video on proxies, but now that the dust is settled and the transformation is complete, it's time for a full Decodo review 2025 edition. In this video, I'll take a detailed look at Decodo's features, usability, and performance to find out if it deserves the title of best proxy for web scraping and data-driven projects in 2025. Let's kick things off by jumping into the Decodo dashboard, which is like the command center for all things proxy. After registering your email and gaining access, you'll be greeted with a clean, intuitive interface showcasing all the tools and proxy solutions Decodo has to offer. What stood out to me right away was how user-friendly it is. Everything is neatly organized, and you can filter proxies by use case or specific features. For instance, if you need proxies for AI training, Decodo's got pre-filtered options ready to go. And if you already have a target in mind, Decodo gives you the option to send test requests tailored to your specific use case. And that means less time configuring and more time scraping. What truly sets Decodo apart from other proxy providers is that you can easily customize proxy settings, such as geolocation, session duration, and protocol, and then copy the proxy endpoints with a single click. Another highlight is the convenient proxy setup widget, which lets you quickly copy code snippets in various programming languages, including curl, Python, Node.js, PHP, and Go. By the way, you can also see prices for all services right here in the dashboard. But to see even more details and to get discounts for those Decodo proxies, check our link in the description. Next, let's take a look at what proxies Decodo offers. Decodo in 2025 is flexing one of the most impressive proxy infrastructures, with over 125 million IPs spanning more than 195 locations, and an average response time of just 0.3 seconds. If you've been following this reliable proxy provider since the Smartproxy days, the performance jump is hard to ignore. The rebrand wasn't just cosmetic. Decodo has clearly put in the work under the hood. Their residential proxies are regarded as the most universal, and there's a reason for that. These IPs come straight from real residential devices, meaning your traffic looks authentic and blends in seamlessly, so you can focus on smooth scraping and data collection. With a network of over 115 million IPs, full targeting down to the zip code, and a sub 0.6 second response time and a sky-high 99.95 success rate, these proxies are built to handle anything from market research to ad verification or SEO monitoring. And they don't flinch under pressure. If you need something more consistent, check out static residential ISP proxies. These give you the same legitimacy as standard residential IPs, but with the added perk of a fixed identity. It's the ideal setup for long-running tasks like financial services, AI training, or high-scale scraping, where session stability is non-negotiable. Now, mobile proxies route your traffic through actual mobile devices, leveraging IPs assigned by real carriers, and that makes your connection look like it's coming straight from someone's pocket. With over 10 million mobile IPs coverage in 160 plus countries and access to 700 plus mobile carriers worldwide, this setup is perfect for ad verification, social media management, or any high-stakes task. Plus, Decodo keeps things fast with their response time, and again, the solid 99.94% success rate. Now, if all you care about is raw speed and uptime, Decodo of course offers classic data center proxies as well as dedicated data center proxies. Data center proxy servers are remote machines assigned to distinct IP addresses and geographic locations. They serve as intermediaries between you and the target website, masking your personal information and online identity. So you can expect rotating on-demand IPs, country-level targeting, and an ultra-reliable 99.99% uptime. Another great thing about it is that Decodo makes a point of ethically sourcing all its IPs. And that means no shady opt-outs or hijack devices, just clean, compliant proxies that won't land you or your clients in hot water. And what ties all of this together is flexibility. Whether you're a solo developer running small-scale tasks or a large team scraping at the enterprise level, Decodo lets you customize your plan. You can pay per gigabyte per IP or opt for dedicated IPs depending on your exact needs. You're never locked into a one-size-fits-all package, and that makes a big difference. Additionally, Decodo offers 3-day free trials for all of their proxy products. You can check that out yourself and also get a discount by clicking the link in the description. Finding an easy-to-use proxy server for web scraping might be hard, but Decodo's user experience is refreshingly intuitive and transparent. especially for a tool that operates in such a complex space. Right out of the gate, I noticed just how much effort has gone into making the platform not only powerful, but also user-friendly. A great example of this is the Live Statistics feature, which gives you real-time visibility into your proxy usage. It's not just a pretty graph, this feature offers detailed insights into your top-performing targets, upload and download volumes, and overall traffic flow. But it doesn't stop there. Decodo's dashboard is built with clear, user-first thinking. Every major tool or feature includes its own short, to-the-point video tutorial. And while it might seem like those tutorial videos are gunning for my job, I have to admit they're genuinely helpful. And supporting it all is an enormous documentation library. It honestly feels like a university archive for proxies, and it's hard not to be impressed by just how thorough it is. Now, to be considered the best proxy server 2025 has to offer, a proxy has to come with extras. And Decodo offers some standout features that go well beyond traditional proxies. One of the most unique is the Site Unblocker, which is a smart tool designed to access websites that are typically hard to scrape. It automatically rotates through a pool of proxy IPs to avoid bans and captchas, and even chooses the best proxy type for each site. Plus, it supports JavaScript rendering, so it can handle dynamic content just like a real browser, and all without needing complex scrapers or headless browsers. Another impressive addition is their all-in-one scraping API, which unifies e-commerce, general web scraping, SERPs, and social media data into a single managed API. It handles everything from proxies to captchas, letting you focus on the data. They offer a budget-friendly core plan for straightforward needs and a more advanced option with JavaScript rendering and customizable templates. By the way, a 7-day free trial option is available for both the core and advanced API product lines. Also a reminder that you can learn more about plans and pricing by checking the links in the description. All right, but there is another extra feature too. Decodo introduced the AI Parser, a tool that turns HTML into structured data without any coding. You can experiment with it by pasting a URL, describing what you want, like get all product names and prices, and get an output in seconds. It's a new way to dive into data extraction without having to wrestle with complex scripts. Okay, so that pretty much covers my Decodo Proxies review. In my opinion, Decodo is definitely in the conversation for the best proxy provider. It comes with a strong emphasis on usability and clear documentation. So if you want a good proxy provider that's powerful without being overwhelming, Decodo is absolutely worth checking out. And you can do that by clicking on the link in the description. That would be all in this Proxy Provider Review 2025 edition. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.